so that you can get a copy of this recording. Okay, so be sure to put any of your questions and comments in the chat, because that is how you're going to be entered to win one of our roller balls at the end. So again, I will move through quickly. Don't worry if it sounds like a lot of information, it is recorded and you will get a copy of it. Okay. Pen and paper is good. Hopefully you're going to hear some great, awesome little nuggets of information, or you can even take screenshots of any of the slides that I go through. And then again, some of your favorite essential oils. So I always think it's great to start off the class with really being conscious of what your major health concerns are, so that when we go through and we talk about specific health issues, that you're like, oh yeah, sleep is something I struggle with. Here's the thing, here's what she's talking about that's going to help me. So being conscious of that, of what your main pain points: stress, anxiety, pain, inflammation, sleep, digestion, immune support. Sometimes it's like kind of, especially with a change of seasons, it can be lacking in energy or motivation. Maybe you're just feeling overwhelmed, and that's totally normal. Okay. And a lot of you checked all the boxes. You're like, I'm all the things right now. I'm feeling it all. And that's completely understandable, because all of our systems are all connected. So as we start to kind of hone down and maybe work on attacking those top three, you'll find how things really start to fall into place with your other health concerns. Okay. It's amazing how the body works. So, but just be conscious of that. So let's go over a few things that you need to know about essential oils or natural and healthy living, because some of the things I'm going to tell you is going to be a whole new lifestyle, a whole new way of living. It's just going to open a whole new door. It's inspiring, it's empowering. That's the whole goal of this class, is for you to leave and being like, I know how to take care of my health, right? It's in no one else's hands but mine. So it's really, really exciting. But there's some important key things. So know that we're only talking doTERRA oils, okay? doTERRA oils specifically, because of their quality. These are considered medical grade essential oils. There's no fillers in there. Nothing's been added. Nothing's been taken away. It's strictly pure oil. There is so much junk on the market. I've seen oils. It's so irritating to see how much junk is out there and where it's popping up, whether it's at a gas station or a hardware store, big box stores, just in a big bin. The FDA only requires those oils to have 5%. Like if we'll be talking about peppermint real quick here. They only require that oil to have 5% peppermint, and then they can fill it with any other kind of like a filler oil, like a carrier oil we'll talk about. And they can still say it's 100% pure peppermint oil. So sometimes people have gotten oils and they're like, you know what, those really didn't do anything for me. And a lot of times it's because they were the cheapy ones that are so diluted that it would take the entire bottle for you to have any impact or effect. So we're only talking doTERRA oils because of their purity and their potency. Okay, we know that they're pure. This bottle of peppermint is 250 drops of pure peppermint oil. And we know the potency because we're sourcing our oils from all over the world. We source where the plants grow best. And when we do that, when we're extracting the oils, they're going to have a better potency because they're where the plant is growing, where it's the happiest, right? And so it's going to put out a better quality oil. So you get a lot of bang for your buck. So know that your doTERRA oils, they're going to be natural, they're going to be safe. There's no negative side effects. There's no negative addictions. I will say, I'm a little addicted to my oils. Okay. I could never leave the house without my oils. It would be like leaving the house without my pants on. I would not go. Okay. So I'm a little addicted, but in a good way. No negative way at all. These are simply, again, extracts from plants with amazing side benefits. It's what the plant uses to thrive and survive in nature, is what we are using for our health benefits. We talked about their purity and their potency. They're going to be 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs, or like the dried form. Okay, so like 1 drop of peppermint is going to be equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. And we have that certified pure tested grade. Every single bottle from doTERRA goes through rigorous third-party testing, about 30 to 50 different tests. And you can even see the little code on the bottle. You can go right to the website to be able to learn about this oil and know all the testing results of this one bottle. Okay, so you can rest assured that the oil's been tested. It's going to be 100% pure peppermint. doTERRA, okay, safe. So one of my favorite oils, and I love to kick off class with this, any of my oilers, hopefully you have a bottle of peppermint nearby. I always have it on my desk here with me because it's my absolute, I don't even have it on me yet. I just opened up the cap and it's just like, whoo, I can feel it instantly. Peppermint is helping me to stay focused, be energized. I've been, working all day. It's 6 o'clock. This could be kind of a time where I tend to run out of speed maybe a little bit, but peppermint is a great pick me up. So it helps you to get into action. Great for like, if you ever have those like mid-afternoon sluggish moments where maybe you just want to crawl underneath your desk and take a nap, peppermint is going to naturally pick you up. It's going to cool the body. So it's going to help to bring the temperature down anytime you have a rise in temperature, or maybe it's a hot summer day, okay, and you need to cool down. Or maybe you're just at that age where you're just hot all the time, and peppermint is going to feel so good and cooling on the body. Even just like my, like the back of my neck, just it feels so good at the end of the day to have it kind of cool down. And peppermint is amazing for that. Muscle tension and tightness, you can just massage into the shoulders. It's also really great for fresh breath. So I can just take a little swipe in my hand of the peppermint that I put on there, tap to my tongue, and I can instantly feel the peppermint. It's just fresh. It's energizing, right? And great for digestion. So this is one, I don't chew gum anymore, but I'll just do a little dab of peppermint on my tongue. And that is not only helping with the digestion throughout, after my meal, but it's also freshening my breath. Peppermint is one that helps to set goals and help to get clarity. As we go through and we talk about these oils, and we're going to be talking about our top 10 that we use the most. Actually, I threw a few more in there, my favorites. But A means aromatic, and T means topical, and I means internal. So those are the three ways. And we talk about the ways that you're going to use your oils. That was what A and T and I means, okay? So that is peppermint. It's the Swiss Army knife of essential oils. You're going to use it for so many different things. Know that your doTERRA oils are going to be extremely effective. And a lot of times they're going to be more effective than your modern approaches to medicine, just because they have a way to permeate that cell membrane and be able to get to the root cause of the problem. So we're never covering up or masking an issue. We're actually getting to what the issue is in your body, okay? Working with your body on a cellular level. So biology 101, this is what your cell looks like. And it has this beautiful, nice, oily membrane that protects your cell. The two things that can harm your cell is bacteria. That's that little purple guy right there, lives on the outside of the cell, and viruses. They live on the inside of the cell. And a lot of times, we go to the doctor. They can usually always prescribe something for a bacterial infection. It can wreak a little havoc on the body, right? We know there's some negative side effects with any of those prescriptions. But when you have a virus, what do they say? What do they tell you, right? It's basically like, sorry, Susie Q, you got a virus, you're going home, you're going to just get some rest, drink plenty of fluids, it'll let nature run its course. Super frustrating. But your oils can not only stop the replication of the bacteria living on the outside of the cell, but also the viruses living on the inside of the cell, because it's an oil. It can penetrate that oily membrane, and the molecules are small enough that it can get in there and again, start working with your body on a cellular level. We're never covering anything up. We're never tricking the body. We're never playing any games. We're working with the body. It's incredible how it works. One of my absolute favorite, oh, wait, jumping in this. I just threw this in there because I'm like, this is amazing. When you want to know how fast your oils work, within 22 seconds, the oil molecules reach the brain. And we'll talk about the brain in a few minutes. Within 2 minutes, they are found in the bloodstream. And in 20 minutes, they have impacted every single cell in your body. Okay. Again, remember that your body is seeing these as food and fuel and knows exactly what to do with them. We share 60% of our DNA with plants. And so when we're actually applying them or diffusing them, our body recognizes and knows and understands and speaks the same language. Okay, there's my oil I was going to talk about. So On Guard, this is our oil of protection. This is a protective blend. Okay, this is the one going to battle for you. It is an amazing blend of eucalyptus, rosemary, cinnamon is in there, clove, and wild orange. And this synergistic blend of these 5 oils works so well with the body. Okay, you'll find that when you start using your oils and they're part of your daily routine, you're going to be much more proactive about your health and wellness. So you're going to be using this on a regular basis to keep the body healthy. No longer are you going to be reactive and trying to help issues and heal issues and different concerns. I mean, you still will, because things will come up, right? We're not in some Garden of Eden, but you're going to stay a lot healthier. You're going to be able to fight things off a lot quicker. Okay. So On Guard, great for immune support. Throw this in the diffuser, especially this time of year when kids are going back to school. I'll talk about a diffuser in a little bit, but that's basically your crock pot for your essential oils. Okay. We'll talk about what a diffuser is in a little bit. You can be your own diffuser. You can put some in your hands, rub it together, breathe it in. But I always love On Guard, especially in the kitchen or the back door where heavy traffic is. The kids are coming home from school. They're setting down their backpacks, their shoes, they used to ride the school bus. I was like, ugh. So always have that going. It's going to clean and purify the air. Clove and cinnamon, again, are extremely powerful. When you look them up in one of our reference books, they are so great for antibacterial and antiviral support. You can apply these topically to the feet and the spine, are key locations. Your spine is your information highway. So this is a great location to be able to put your oils. I can just reach back there. You don't have to get the entire spine, but your spine's your information highway. Get your oils on there. Make a little roller ball for your kids. Just roll it right down before bed at night. Bottoms of the feet, there's so many powers in the bottoms of your feet because your pores are larger in the bottoms of your feet, so you can take up the oils much more readily. There's really no protective barriers there, like no what we call a sebaceous gland. Like the rest of our body is pretty like waterproof, but our hands and our feet are not. So that's why when you jump in a pool or maybe you've been swimming for a long time and your hands and your feet get wrinkly, that's because there's no sebaceous glands there. So when we put oils in the bottoms of our feet, there's no barrier. It can just be taken up very quickly. And your feet aren't as sensitive either. So, and I just love it. And at the end of the day, putting some oils in the bottoms of my feet and laying there, putting my feet up, reading a good book, it feels amazing. Great for any the first sign like a sore throat or that tickle in your throat, that first sign like you might be getting sick. You can just put some On Guard, put it in a shot glass, throw it back, swish it around, especially in those little crevices of your throat. And it will help again with an antibacterial, antiviral, very soothing, so soothing for that. I even do like adding some honey, did your mom or your grandma ever add some nice honey and then be able to just drink that down? It's just going to soothe it and coat it. The honey is going to kind of help it to stay there for a little bit longer and you get some longer lasting benefit. So On Guard is a must. Again, aromatically, topically, and internally on this one. And then I threw this oil in. It's not in any of our starter kits, but it's something either like we have a lot of people on here who already have their wholesale account with Doterra, or you can always add this to your order and you'll be able to get that wholesale price of 25% off of the retail. I'll talk about that in a little bit. But this oil came out last year. It is called Abode, and it is so incredible for cleaning the home. So if you're looking for a natural solution to be able to keep the home clean, toxic free, antiviral, antibacterial, the power is incredible with these 10 oils that they put in there. That's a lot. So we've got lime, litsea, cassia, lemon eucalyptus, tea tree, arbor vitae, a special strain of eucalyptus, the Cochii eucalyptus, cilantro, a lavandin, which is different than lavender, and lemon myrtle. This is a very powerful surface cleaner. It smells amazing. Okay, I love the way it smells. Fight stains, grease. My son, he had a pen on his floor. I mean, his floor is not the cleanest, and sat down on a chair and the pen was underneath the leg, and it just snapped that pen in half, and there was like ink all over the carpeting. And so I put a boat on it right away. It took a few scrubs down, but because nothing else worked, and a boat actually got the ink out. Gets blood out, ink, gets ice cream stains off of the roof of your car. Okay, I've been there. It's also a great insect deterrent and a great odor spray. So in pet areas or like shoes in the back hall, I always have this going, like in a little diffuser, because everybody's shoes are back there. And I'm like, we walk back in from the garage. I'm like, why does it stink so bad right here? And it's because everyone's shoes are there. So 5 people's shoes. Not a good place, but a Abode works really, really well. And I want to show you this great graphic here. So really quick, I'll go through this, but this was a bacteria. And I just love these Petri dishes. It just brings me right back to high school. But they did a test here, right? This is one that has just been exposed to this virus or bacteria. And then they also have it, and they put that one little drop of Abode oil, okay? One drop of Abode. And here we are looking in after 2 days, and you can see some action going here, right, in this Petri dish. And really nothing's happening with the Abode oil here. And then we jump into 3 days here. It's looking pretty bad over here. A little bit is starting here, out here on the edge, but really not a lot happening. Going into 4 days, you can see this is disgusting, right? It's like starting to turn brown. Over here, we've got still some good protection with that Abode oil. And then as we go into 5 days and then all the way to 6 days, you've got a comparison of black. Over here, pretty disgusting. And then you've got that one drop of Abode oil, and it's called that zone of inhibition, that no zone. So where Abode is, none of that bad bacteria and viruses are going to be able to form. So you can take this oil, put some drops in your spray bottle, add some water to it, spray down surfaces, wipe with it. It smells amazing. So I threw that one in there for some good fun for you, because it's in my top 10 that I could not live without. Okay, know that your oils are affordable. Okay, they are literally pennies per dose. And because we have that potency, a little bit is going to go a long way. And a lot of times it's going to be more affordable than your traditional healthcare, again, because a little bit goes a long way. I will find that, like, and I have a picture of my family here. We have this little 1976 VW bus that we love to take on trips together. And it seems like whenever we go on a trip is when someone gets sick, right? As soon as we get in the car, someone's like, my stomach hurts, my ear hurts. What, I'm like, oh, all I want is 2 days, right? 2 days of camping. And usually, like, especially if you're camping, you're not really around places. You do not want to spend a whole day in urgent care, right? Very short window of vacation time there. But with our oils, we have natural solutions right at our fingertips. So I can tell you that my family has saved hundreds of dollars every year because our oils are our first line of defense. It's the first thing that we use. And I can tell you in the past 6 years that I have completely fully embraced using essential oils in our home. We have not had one sick visit. I have 3 kids. I've got that husband right there and myself. We have not had any sick visits. That doesn't mean we don't ever get sick. Okay. Actually, getting sick is actually good for your immune system, helps to strengthen it. The recovery time's a lot faster. And we use our oils to help with any situation that comes up in the home. It is so empowering. It's great to see my kids now as they get older that they are aware and they know what oils to use for whatever situation comes up. They have their own little collection and they're so much more in tune and aware with their body. It's incredible. So let me tell you, 2 of my absolute favorites that have saved us a ton of money is lavender. And this is not old lady lavender, okay? This smells like amazing, okay? Lavender is the emotional oil of emotional honesty. So it's helping to keep us true. And it's helping to reduce any kind of panic or overwhelm. A lot of times, especially on road trips, there's a few of us that can get a little overwhelmed, can be a little stressful situation. Lavender kind of helps to keep everyone calm, stops that mind chatter. We know lavender, right, to be very calming. Everybody knows when you think lavender, you think calming, right? And that is going to be a great tool for you because lavender is also very calming for the skin. It's going to be great for cuts, bumps, scrapes, bruises, burns, bee stings, bug bites, sunburns. I got a burn on my finger this weekend, and I put lavender on there instantly, and it was so soothing. It's healing so much faster. It is not painful to the touch anymore. Lavender is one we always keep in the kitchen, even great for a burn tongue. I don't know about you, but I am a person who like is so excited when like soup or pizza comes out. Like I'm grabbing that first piece and I'm eating it right away. I have burned the roof of my mouth or my tongue so many times, and you can actually apply lavender right to that burn and it will heal really fast. Great for head tension. One thing that has saved our family a ton is for any kind of ear pain. So we have a combination of lavender and tea tree and frankincense. You can either, I travel with all the stuff, right? So I made a roller ball. My children, especially when they were younger, were very susceptible to any kind of ear issues. And so they just had their own roller ball. And anytime, any kind of that first sign, that tugging of the ear, I would just have them roll it right behind their ear bone, right here, massage that in for I don't know. Last time it happened to Sophie, it was like in the car, literally on our way to Door County. And it was 6 o'clock at night. She put it on and I said, just do it when you think about it, maybe every 2 hours. And the next morning it was totally gone. I had to remind her of it. I'm like, hey, Sophie, how's your ear? And she's like, oh yeah, it's gone. Like I don't have any ear pain anymore. And so again, lavender, tea tree, frankincense. You can also put it on like a cotton ball and like tuck that into the ear. That's so soothing. You don't ever want to put drops of oil into your ear canal. Okay. We just put it on a cotton ball first and then tuck it into place. Lavender, again, aromatically, topically, internally. This is also a great natural antihistamine. So anyone who has any seasonal threats there. And another one that has saved us a ton of money is Digestion. So we all seem to have a little sensitive stomach and like digestive issues, especially when we travel because we're eating foods that we don't normally eat, or maybe we're going through a drive-through. We don't normally ever eat fast food, but you're kind of forced to. And you can only make so many cold meat sandwiches in the car before people get really grossed out. So it just doesn't bode with us well. Or maybe just eating, someone else's food. It's just not the way you make it, So Digestion is a great one. So great for any kind of digestive relief. Okay. Everything from the mouth to the south. We don't even have to know exactly what it is, but you can apply Digestion right to the area of concern, right to the abdomen. You can even just drop it right in your belly button. It's a great, quick, fast way to get into your system. Any kind of acid reflux, anything like that, it's going to be very helpful. You can massage it right on the sternum. Motion sickness, so on a boat or in a car. And it's also, you wouldn't know this because you're thinking digestive relief, but it's also really good for sinus pressure. So you can massage it in when there's so much pressure there that you just feel like you're going to explode. You can just massage Digestion right into there. Oh, it feels so good. 80% of our immune system is in our gut. So it's really important that we're taking care of it. And again, Digestion is going to be a great one that's just going to help to be able to help with any of those chronic issues that continue and go on and on and on. It's going to help to just regulate and balance everything. Okay. Great money saver. All right, let's jump into the ways to use your oils. 3 ways. The first is aromatic. Okay, that is a little picture of a diffuser. Like I said, that is your crock pot for your essential oils. You just fill it up to that little red line with lukewarm water, 6 to 8 drops of your essential oils, turn the button on, set it and forget it. So this is so important. This is probably one of the first and easiest ways, like if you get one of our starter kits, to be able to be comfortable with knowing how to use them. Aromatically is such a great way to go because everybody in the room is going to benefit. It's going to instantly change the mood of the room. It's going to help to either wake up and energize if that's the goal that you're looking for, or to help to calm down and relax maybe at the end of the day. Okay, or helping with focusing during the day. There's so many different oil, great combinations. Our team, we post amazing diffuser blends almost on the regular. And so you can do so much with your oils. Smelling them in, taking them in, and just having those oils in the air has such a powerful impact on the body. Okay, so when you talk about how does it work, because there is actual science behind this, they don't just smell pretty. Okay, I like the way my oils smell, but they're actually communicating with our body. So we inhale that oil, And the molecules of that oil go right into the back of each nostril, right into like basically our olfactory nerves. And that connects to our limbic system. This little epithelium patch where the molecules attach to these receptors, and that is they're converted to nerves that send that information to our olfactory bulb in the brain. And this communicates directly with our amygdala, our hippocampus, other brain structures. It tells the body how to respond and how to react to situations. So that's is so important because that limbic system is connected to our emotions, our heart rate, even our blood pressure, our breathing, our memory, stress, and hormone balance. So by getting those oils into the air and diffusing them and taking them in, even you can, like I said, you can be your own diffuser. Where's my peppermint? Sometimes you can even just open it up and give yourself 5 seconds of just breathing it in, right? I smell peppermint. I feel good. Okay. All right. So that is how that works with our body. Okay. It's actually communicating and signaling to our body how to respond and how to react. One of my favorites to put in the diffuser is breathe, especially as we shift into these winter months. This is our respiratory blend. We're working on helping to open up the airways. It also reduces snoring. So it is a total marriage saver. Okay. My husband just started snoring. He wasn't that way in the beginning. He wasn't that way for the first 19 years, but now he's snoring. So we have to be, again, being proactive, getting that breathe in the diffuser. I'll even swipe some on my hands and wipe it on the pillowcase. And he's breathing that in. Okay. It's helping. He loves the way it smells. My one daughter loves to diffuse it. She doesn't have any snoring issues, but she just loves the way it smells. She just finds it to be very, very calming and relaxing. It's allowing to get more oxygen to the lungs. So like before a workout, I'll take breathe, I'll take some coconut oil and just massage it lightly into the chest. Remember, a little bit is going to go a long way. So you only need like 1 drop of breathe and some coconut oil, and you can cover the entire surface area of the chest in your back. It's really incredible. Soothing for stress or anxiety. Again, my daughter is a testament to this, a very calming effect and supporting the lungs during any kind of seasonal changes. So like allergies and things like that. Use this one just aromatically and topically. All right. Okay, I'm jumping into like oils 201, but this is one of my favorites. And if you guys have your wholesale account this month, you can actually get this oil for free with your loyalty rewards order of 125 PV or more. But Balance is our grounding blend. And this was like, well, this is really truly actually my second doTERRA oil. But before I even had a wholesale account, I bought this oil and I just fell in love with it. I had it in my pocket with me everywhere I went. And I was really working to wean myself off of some medications that were helping me emotionally. And so Balance was one that I just, anytime I felt that stress, that overwhelm, that panic, I would open it up and I would take it in and I would breathe it. Give yourself, again, 5 to 10 seconds of breathing in Balance. It has spruce leaf, hoe wood, frankincense, blue tansy, blue chamomile, and osmanthus in it, helping with restlessness, anxiousness. You can apply it right to the heart. For me, whenever I feel stress, anxiety, nervousness, I feel it right in my chest. So you can apply this right to wherever you feel that. If you feel it in your stomach, you can apply it right to your stomach, okay? Great for mood swings, hot flashes, bottoms of the feet. This is an amazing oil for all ages and every person or furry thing in your home. So this is a great, great slide for you to see. So this is actually a slide taken of a dog that was stressed out, high anxiety, and you can see that the cells are all restricted and they're compacting on each other like this. That's because of the cortisol levels. They actually constrict the cells, and that's why we feel like tightness and tension in our shoulders when we're tense, right? That cortisol levels tighten up those cells and we get that constriction. When you put Balance on, this was 30 seconds later, I believe, the cells are completely reoxygenated. It blows those cells back up and eliminates those cortisol levels, and they're de-stressing, right? They'll be able to flow through the body again. We don't have that tight restriction. And this is a picture of me with my dog Piper right here. She loves car rides, but she's a maniac in the car. Like we cannot take her anywhere. She's jumping all over. She gets gassy when she's excited, which does not smell good in the car. And here we are, we put Balance on her. She's riding with me there, and my husband took a picture and he's like, she is so mellow yellow right there, just hanging out. And Balance is like one of her favorite oils. So any kind of stress, anxiety, it is so powerful and so good for everyone in the home. Oh man, I'm talking a lot. I'm going to try to move through a little quicker. How am I doing? Oh, not too bad. All right, chip, chop, chip. I'll keep going. All right, and adaptive. When we talk about emotional support, this is an incredible system. You can use this oil. You can use the oil aromatically and topically. We do not take that internally, but we also have it in capsule form that you can take internally. So there's lavender, neroli, rosemary, wild orange, spearmint, copaiba, and magnolia in here. So there's a beautiful combination of oils that help to like de-stress and relax the body, but also ones that help with focus and getting motivated and moving. So if you're anything like me, when I get overwhelmed or super stressed out, I almost get paralyzed, right? I'm like, oh God, there's too much to do. Like I can't do anything, right? And I get stuck. And so what adaptive does, it helps the body to kind of compartmentalize all the things you have to do and be able to start to get into motion, to get into action and not be so focused on the anxiety and the stress. It's helping to ease that and be able to get things done. So helping you to come from a calm and centered mindset. We call it alert serenity. So you don't feel like you're sedated or, well, like we don't want to take things that make us dummies, but this is helping to feel calm, but be alert at the same time. Okay. Helping to manage the effects of stress or anxiousness. I love this with the Epsom salt bath. So I never thought I had time to take a bath, and I can really only last about 5 minutes in there. Okay, I'm working on it. But giving myself that 5 minutes with Epsom salts, put your oils on your Epsom salts first, and then put the Epsom salts in the tub. Okay. If you just throw Epsom salts in the tub and then you dribble your oil on, your oil is going to stay at the top of the tub and evaporate off really quickly. But if you put your oil on the Epsom salts, it will sink down to the bottom of the tub and you get a longer lasting benefit. Adaptive is incredible, so great for all ages. I could not live without this one. And I use all three forms. So I take this adaptive capsule every single morning. And if it's a super stressful day, I'll take one before bed too. But it's something that, oh boy, especially the last 2 years, my husband and I look at each other and we're like, I don't know what I would do without those adaptive capsules. I don't think I would have gotten out of bed. I don't think I would have gone to work. Okay. So that was the first way, aromatically. I talked a really long time about that. I'll keep trucking here. Topical use. This is applying right to the area of concern. Wouldn't it be so nice to get that massage right now? We always want to use what we call a fractionated coconut oil. Fractionated means that all the fats have been pulled out. You probably have seen coconut oil like in the grocery store. It's kind of in that semi-liquid form, right? It's still soft, but it's dense. And so all the fats have been pulled out. So it's in a stable liquid form, stays liquidy, isn't sticky, doesn't have a smell to it. So that's why I love to use it with my oils. Let me see here if I got another slide. And the reason why is because when we use a carrier oil, if we just put the oil on our skin, it'll be okay, but it will evaporate and will flash off. Okay, you won't get that longer lasting benefit. But if we put the coconut oil on, my ratio is usually 3 to 1, 3 drops of the carrier oil, 1 drop of your regular oil. It will keep that oil localized there for a longer period of time. So you're going to get a longer lasting benefit. It's going to drive into the system and stay there for a longer period of time. So especially when you're applying to an area of concern, like when we talked about lavender for cuts, bumps, scrapes, bruises, burns, bee stings, bug bites, put it right on there. Add your carrier oil and it's going to stay there for a longer period of time. Some of my favorites for topical use, Deep Blue. Okay, throw in the chat if you've ever tried Deep Blue. I always send this out as a sample for any newbies. If you guys didn't get samples from me, let me know if you don't have a wholesale account yet, because this is one we cannot live without. This is for anything that hurts. Does anybody ever have aches and pains? This is going to be one that will never leave your side. I have it. Actually, All of us fight over it, the 5 of us here in our home. It's so great for any kind of aches and pains, great for healthy circulation. Okay, it gets things moving. You can massage it into your legs before bed for any kind of growing pains, muscle cramps, spasms, anything like that. Massage it into your neck for tension or tightness, even for your lower abdomen for any kind of muscle cramps, or for any woman or that time of the month where your abdomen is just, you just like, oh, put some deep blue on there. Okay. We have it in 3 different forms now. The oil, the rub is actually a cream, and the stick has an addition of the copaiba oil. And that is a game changer. Okay. All right, all things skin. I want to talk about oregano and tea tree. These are 2, I would say, a little bit more herbal of our top oils, and but they're so good. So good for any kind of skin issues. So oregano is great for skin tags and warts. I had like a little family of skin tags over here. I'm like, that's disgusting. I don't want skin tags on my neck. And I put oregano on there, just put it with a cotton ball and some coconut oil, or a Q-tip and some coconut oil, and then just put it on twice a day. And within 2 weeks, they just kind of turned black and fell off. You're going to need to know a lot about me tonight, but that's okay. And you can also take it internally for immune support. We'll talk about some internal ways. Tea tree is great for a healthy scalp. Okay, like especially as we get into winter, anything dry and itchy, you can put your tea tree right in and massage the scalp. Also, athlete's foot. Anybody who's got like I don't know, it kind of stinks between your toes. I know some people, and tea tree works really well. Gave it to my brother. My brother's the one with the stinky feet. And healthy nail beds. It's also great for cleaning showers and even toilets. Okay, because you're looking for natural methods. So any oils that you get, you're never going to use it for just one thing. You're going to use it for like 10 things. I love it. So jumping into internal use, this is the way that you'll know. You'll look on the side of your bottle, and if it has supplemental facts listed, that means that it is safe to ingest. Okay. So a lot of our oils are, but like Breathe is one that we talked about, or Deep Blue. It does not have supplemental facts listed on the side of the bottle. So that means that you will not take it internally. Lemon is one of my favorites to use internally. This is our oil of focus. It does work really well to be able to cleanse the body, great for acid reflux. Okay, it's actually helping to make the body more alkaline and less acidic. It's a great cleaner for the home. You can use it as a produce wash, great for mental clarity. You can do a drop to your water is what I do, only glass or stainless steel, because the lemon is so powerful. It will actually break down any kind of plastic container. So we should be eliminating as much plastic as we can in our lives. So I just have it in here, and 1 drop really goes a long way. Okay, another great one I love internally. I could never make it through a class without talking about my best friend, Frank. We say, when in doubt, Frank it out, because frankincense works for everything. So it's helping with calm feelings. It's great for anti-aging. So I'll put some drops in my night cream and massage it in around my eyes. Helps our cells to perform optimally. So we want healthy cell development, right? And frankincense is going to help our body to do that. Eases any kind of anxiousness, any aches and pains, helps with focusing. I put a little picture here, one of my favorite free apps. Okay, this is a religious meditation. It's called Soul Space, and it's free. It's like a 5 to 7 minute little meditation. And I love, in the morning, I'll take Frank, he's on my nightstand, and I'll rub it in and just breathe it in, and then just massage into my skin, because it's great for my skin, behind my ears, onto my shoulders, and I'll play my little soul space. And that's my little routine to kind of get me out of bed and to get me into a good mood, get into motion, helping with stress. I wake up and I'm sometimes like, oh, I got 8 million things to do. Frank's going to put you in the right place. Okay. And that's a great little app. Okay, if you want to feel awesome, Doterra's #1 30-day money-back guarantee product is our Lifelong Vitality. This is an incredible supplement system. It has again, 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't have more energy during the day, less aches and pains, better mood management, better sleep at night, you can return the empty bottles. It has everything that you need. It is a whole food supplement, which means that our body can 100% digest, and everything is completely bioavailable, so we can completely absorb all of it. It has 12 servings of your fruits and vegetables. It has really powerful antioxidants, and it has your omega-3, 6, and 9s for your brain and your heart health. super important. So we can always talk about that if you want to learn more. I've got a great little ebook on it. It's incredible. And then we have a brand new system that just came out October 1st. And this is our Metapower, our metabolic blend. And it has it's an incredible combination of like grapefruit and lemon, peppermint, and then it also has ginger in it. And it is so great for being able to regulate our metabolism. Okay. So we've got it in a couple of different forms. Starting November 1st, you'll be able to get each one of these individually. But this is the oil itself. It is so great for anyone who struggles with brain fog, mood swings, sleep issues, sagging skin. I'm starting to notice that. Actually, things have really turned around because I've been taking this for 3 weeks now and I feel incredible. Low energy, weight gain, sugar cravings, glucose spikes, anything like that. This is an actual system that you can jump into. I'll explain how that works in a little bit. But we have the assist itself that you take 30 minutes before your biggest meal. And this helps to prevent any kind of those glucose spikes. And then the advantage, this is incredible. This is our collagen system. It has 9 different forms of collagen, and it has NMN in it. So this is what the actual kit looks like. You can actually get the kit for $179, and it has everything you need to be able to get started. And then we have a class on it. So I don't have a lot of time to talk about it tonight and take a deep dive into it, but it is completely brand new, really good information. Just let me know if you want either the recording or a link to be able to see this Zoom call live, which is, I definitely recommend hitting it live because there's tons of door prizes at the end. We usually give away a whole bunch. So that will be, the next one is October 20th at 7 o'clock. So you do not want to miss that. Okay, so we're circling back onto your top 3 health concerns: the stress, the pain, the sleep, digestive issues, depression, whatever it may be. Think of what your daily life would be without those concerns. And my friend, Dr. Kelly Lancaster, who teaches a lot of our Metapower classes, she is in Dallas. She's a chiropractor. A lot of people come to her with issues right there in pain. And she just said in our last Metapower class, she said, gosh, I can't tell you how many people come to me and say, if I would have known that I was going to live this long, I would have taken better care of myself. I would have been much more proactive about my health. Like, what can I do now? And it's never too late. It's so reassuring to know that you don't have to continue with these concerns. There are actual natural solutions that will work and will help and will benefit you to live a better quality of life. Looking back now, it's just amazing to see how different I feel and how much more alive you feel when you don't have those struggles. So how are we going to get these oils in your home? 3 ways to purchase. One's retail. That's the most expensive. That's only in like professional settings. I do not recommend it. Okay. That's only if you're buying like one oil to try maybe, or it's an emergency, but it is the most expensive way. The second way is wholesale. And this allows you to get your best products at the best prices. Think like a Costco membership, right? You pay for that membership fee. And then once you go, it allows you to get into Costco to get those great products at the best price, right? It's the same way with Doterra. So you can pay a $35 membership fee, and that unlocks the door to get 25% off of the retail. You can also do an option that is going to give you an opportunity. This is for brand new people to get below wholesale. So when you get one of our starter kits, and I'll show you what that looks like, it waives that $35 membership fee. And because the oils are bundled together, you're getting an even deeper discount. You're even getting lower than that 25% off of the retail on your initial purchase. With any wholesale account, you can order what you want, when you want, whenever you want. It does not automatically put you on a monthly ordering system. You have the choice of what you'd like to do, a one-time ordering or a every month ordering. Okay, you totally have that option, but you will always get 25% off of the retail. You don't have to sell essential oils. You don't have to have oil parties. You have no requirements or spending quota. It's just all about you and your health and wellness. And that's why we are so confident in teaching these classes, because all we have to worry about and focus on is you and your health and wellness. So let's dive into some of our favorite ones. Okay. First of all, we have a special promotion this month where I'm doing a special growth program with Doterra that has me teaching as many classes as I humanly possibly can to be able to touch as many lives as possible this month. And I have a promo code right there that will allow you, when you purchase your starter kit, to get a bonus free bottle of Citrus Bliss, or you can get Citrus Bliss and Adaptive together, just depending on the size of your purchase. But Citrus Bliss is our sunshine in a bottle. It's uplifting. It promotes cheerfulness. You can use it as your perfume, I call it. But this is all of our citrus oils combined together, and it's our invigorating blend. Okay, it is such an awesome bonus to be able to get. It's a $25 or $24 value that you can get free. So, healthy start. I'm going to start with this kit because it's the great kind of just way to dip your toe into doTERRA. It has our top 10 oils that we talked about, but it's in a little 5 ml size. Okay. It's a little bit smaller bottle like this. And that's like 80 to 85 drops of oil in here. And you get a diffuser and you get that free wholesale membership. You don't have to pay the $35 membership fee. You can add anything to that. So if you liked the adaptive I talked about, or balance, or I always recommend adding coconut oil, you'll also get 25% off of the retail on any of those items. Okay. And you get free Citrus Bliss. Yay. Another option, same exact oils, okay, but it is triple the bottle size. So you're not paying triple the price, but you're getting triple the oils. So you're getting 250 drops of oil in there. You're getting a 15 ml instead of a 5 ml, and that's 270. You're getting 105 in savings that way. You get the free bottle of Citrus Bliss. It comes with a diffuser. Same thing, you get access to those wholesale prices whenever you want. And healthy habits. If you liked that lifelong vitality system that I talked about, this is a great way to be able to get some of our favorite oils in the 5 ml size. On Guard, Balance, Frankincense, Tangerine is another great citrus oil. Lavender, you get the Deep Blue Rub, you get the lifelong vitality. Terrazyme, which is a natural enzyme that helps us to absorb our food better, and PB Assist is our pre and probiotic. So that is $195, and it's a $95 savings. Plus, you can get free Citrus Bliss. You can also customize and make your own starter kits. So once you get at 150 PV or product value, it actually waives that $35 membership fee. And I should say that on any of these starter kits, you get free shipping too. So, oh, and guess what? You get free Citrus Bliss. So, and then that Metapower kit, which I recommend definitely like attending that class, or I have a recording from the one she did earlier this month that you can watch. And then you can always jump in with this Metapower kit too. It's pretty exciting. And guess what? Free Citrus Bliss. Okay, welcome packet. Whoever invited you to this class, or this is the welcome packet I put together. So you don't have to memorize absolutely everything about every single oil. I make sure that everyone gets this Essential Basics book. Okay, this is your Bible for essential oils. It has basically everything you need to know. All you have to do is know your alphabet. So it will tell you how to use your essential oils. Like you can look up Citrus Bliss and it will tell you all the ways to use that oil, or you can look up any specific health concern like sleep or headaches or neck pain or digestion, whatever it is, and it will tell you what the top 5 oils are to be using for that health concern. It's incredible. So you don't have to memorize anything, okay? Look it up. It is such a great tool. Even now, after 6 years, people ask me, what do I do for this? I always check that reference book. It is, I would never leave home without it. It is so great. So, and then you get some little caps for your stickers. That's so important because it makes it a lot easier to find your oils. Okay, so that's a little gift from us. And your bottle of Citrus Bliss is going to come directly from doTERRA. What you can expect from the person who invited you, or if it's coming from me, you get a welcome packet. You get invited into our private Facebook group. You have the opportunity to have a free 30-minute personal wellness consult. You get our free continuing education classes. So every single Wednesday, we have our Wellness Wednesday classes where we teach on all sorts of different topics on health and wellness. And it isn't just you need an oil for this and you need an oil for that. We actually explain healthy living. And it's one of my favorite. And a lot of times people say this is the biggest benefit of having their wholesale account with us, is that they get included into these Wellness Wednesday classes. And you get 24-hour care and support. You can call me, email me, text me, I am like your oil girl on call for you. Okay. And this is our little Facebook group. It's called the Good Earth Living. And this is really open to everyone. So I'll be sure to send out a link when I send out the recording of the class to make sure that you're in that Facebook group if you're on Facebook. And then I always say the greatest medicine of all is teaching people how not to need it. So that's why I'm so passionate about what I do, and why it feels so empowering is because, I mean, yes, it's there when we need it. I'm so thankful for it. But when we learn how to take care of ourselves and really lean into the natural tools that are right here growing right beside us, it is such an amazing, empowering feeling. Okay. It feels so much more alive. I'm going to whip right through about, just give me 3 more minutes. I'm going to talk about the benefits of sharing your essential oils. In doTERRA land, we have 3 types of people. We have the majority of our people just live the wellness lifestyle. They love doTERRA. They order, they use their products on a regular basis. It's part of their routine. They're loving the education and support that they get from our community, and they're loving getting that 25% off of the retail. Okay. Who wouldn't? That's awesome. Then we have people who share. All right. They maybe have a family member, a friend, a mom, a neighbor, someone where they're like, oh my gosh, they need to hear this. Or just like when we hear about a great sale or a great product we love or a great restaurant we went to, we want to share this with friends and family. We're like, you need to go there, right? It's the same way with doTERRA. We have people who say, you need to try these oils. You need to go to that class. And by continuing to share and make recommendations, you can actually get your products paid for. And we call this free natural healthcare with doTERRA. It's always an option. Again, none of this is a requirement, but it would be not, I mean, I could not share this with you because I absolutely love it. It's a part of my life right now. And I have learned how to, is my passion and my sharing with people about my wins with using the oils. I actually went to this 3rd step here of building and earning an income and making an impact not only on my family, but also helping others along the way. So this is an opportunity in a way that allows my 3 children to go to a Lutheran school, which was really important to us, but it was something that we could not afford to be able to do, even with the financial aid that we received. And so doTERRA, I just believe that God put that before us right at the perfect time. And it was amazing how the amount of income was just enough to be able to pay for their tuition. Okay, so if you're ever thinking about doTERRA as a business opportunity or just getting your oils paid for, just want to tell you a little bit about doTERRA as a company itself. We are the largest essential oil company in the world. We are the most tested, most trusted oils in the market. We're used by doctors and hospitals worldwide. Remember that this is a medical grade essential oil. All our oils are ethically and sustainably sourced. We work directly with our farmers. We have over 120 markets open. We have an incredible compensation plan, and we have a high retention rate of 65%. We have incredible customer loyalty because these products actually work. Okay. And we're a privately owned company. We have an incredible ownership team. We're debt free with no outside funding. If you're ever wondering how you can make money or how much time is involved, if this could work for you or what the next step is, basically, you listen to your people, listen to what people need. What are their aches? What are their pains? Where are they? What is the natural solution that they're looking for? And sample that for them. So someone who's having trouble sleeping, I'll give them a little sample of lavender, or Serenity is our restful blend, something like that. Teaching or inviting them to a class like this. Milligers, we teach a class twice a month. One's always in person and one's online, and you can always bring people with you. And then helping them to be able to get started with whatever starter kit works best for them, and supporting them on their wellness journey, folding them into our community of education and support. So if you want to get your oils paid for, that's 3 to 5 hours per week. If you want to supplement your income, that's 5 to 15. Replacing your income is 15 to 30. Could this work for you? Are you passionate about oils? Do you love people, right? For me, I was always hearing like people in pain or struggling with certain issues. And I just want people to genuinely feel better. Okay. And so this is why this connected and really resonated with me so strongly, because I was helping people. to live a better quality of life. And so it's a very simple system. It's not complicated. It's just literally listening to people, finding their pain points, and helping them on a natural wellness journey. So the next step, do you have a wholesale account? If you already have one in place, again, we have some actual doTERRA members on here tonight. You can simply upgrade your account. It's free to do, and you can set up your LRP to be able to earn commissions. Or if you don't, and tonight you're listening and you're like, you know what, I want to jump in and I could totally do what Kara does. I would love to teach with her. You can choose a kit and set up your LRP the same way. We plug you into all our training and resources. We have an amazing 8-week program and be able to get you through step by step. And you just start making your list and sampling people. It's so much fun to do. So I think that is it. The only thing keeping you from what you want is your story about why you can't have it, right? And so do not let anything hold you back. All right, I will stop sharing. I've talked for a very long time. I know that Jennifer is amazing about answering all the questions. Was there anything, Jennifer, that we didn't get to?
Well, I just wanted to congratulate everyone because we had so many questions. I was so busy answering questions, but they were so good. They were such good questions. The one thing that did come up, a couple of things, is for acid reflux with the digestion. If you could go over that.
Okay. So with digestion, acid reflux, what I always recommend is taking that oil with, again, some coconut oil, or making your own little roller ball. It's super easy to do. And you can just roll it right on the chest and just massage it in right on your sternum. Okay. Drinking lemon water also really helps with that acid reflux. So putting a drop of lemon in your water and drinking that is going to help with that stomach acidity. Because again, we're working to make the body more alkaline and less acidic. And the lemon oil, like lemon, you think is going to be acidic, but the lemon oil is actually coming from the rind, not the juice. So it's completely alkaline. There's no acidity in it at all. It's incredible.
And the other question was someone is more sensitive to wood oils and was looking for some options for calming and depression.
Okay.
So some suggestions. I said wild orange. I said, but I wasn't sure what some of your recommendations were.
Yeah, wild orange is great. I mean, wild orange is an incredible oil that, again, all the oils are going to work with our body and kind of find wherever we're at, and they're going to help to kind of regulate and recalibrate the body. We're always working towards that level of homeostasis. And that's what the oils do. But wild orange is really incredible, where if you are feeling overexcited and anxious, it's going to help to calm the body down. And if you are feeling tired and lethargic and lacking in energy, it's going to help to wake the body up. So wild orange, that was a great recommendation. Frankincense is always good. I don't know if that's too woody or not.
Yeah, that's the one that she was having an issue with. The person that asked that question, if you want to unmute yourself, if I'm not asking that correctly, you can. But yeah, I was just wondering some recommendations that did not have wood, that wasn't a wood oil.
Actually, that was me, Kara.
Oh, okay.
This is
Okay.
Colleen.
Yeah.
I have problems with frankincense and the wood smells of some of the oils, so I got to be really careful what I, buy or get.
Sure.
So some of those ones for lavender, it's like, okay, is there some other substitute that I could use some of those things that were listed? And also, the one that I can't even remember, the one you had for like depression and grieving.
Well, balance.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, balance and adaptive. And I don't think balance is, I mean, there is like whole wood in there, but I don't think it doesn't smell too woodsy to me.
Okay. Okay.
And adaptive also, same way. It's going to be very easy with anxiety, stress, overwhelm, anxiousness. I mean, it's incredible.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Another one for that is peace. I like that one for depression, just a little bit more anxiety and things like that. And you'll find as you're doing this that some of the oils are going to work, and then you're going to kind of be drawn to another oil. So it kind of moves around. So it's good just to get a kit and try some of the oils. And as you start exploring, you're going to find ones that you really are really drawn to. Yeah. We had some good questions about animals too, dogs. And I know for you have a great testimonial about Digestion, so do I. Just try to follow Dr. Rourke, and I wrote it down, her name. She's a great one for animals. But yeah, we had great engagement. Thank you for all the great questions.
I can see the chat blowing up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I would do without you, Jennifer.
And none of my people came. Anyways, if you're gonna do a couple of winners tonight.
Yes.
All right.
I've got a dream roller ball and an immunity roller ball. So the first winner, you can pick and let me know which one you'd like.
Well, the first winner will be Amber.
All right.
So that's the first one.
And
And
would you like dream or immunity?
I'll do immunity.
Immunity. All right. All right. And then the dream roller ball will go to
Gloria.
Gloria. Yay. All right. Sounds good. I will make those up. And well, Amber, I can hand deliver yours, but Gloria, I'll pop yours in the mail to you. You're going to love it. And I just want to thank you guys all for being on tonight. Again, this is recorded, so I can send out the recording to you. I can also send you the Dr. Rourke if you're interested in pets at all. She has a great ebook that's all about essential oils and pets, and I can send that to you. And I kind of don't want to hang up. I like hanging out with you guys. I will though. We got more classes. They're coming. But what else? Oh, and link, if you don't have a link to that, I think most people are in our Facebook group, but if you don't have that, I'll send that out too. So good education and support there. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. And any questions, we are always available and obviously love to talk about natural health and wellness. So have a great night.